For 32 years, this ancient town has hosted the Assises de la Traduction Littéraire. Atlas is the organizer of this major event, and the association was given the keys to a wing of the Espace Van Gogh by the city of Arles, where it has created a sort of Abbey of Theleme, the International College of Literary Translators, where translators from around the world meet to discuss and develop their craft. Since 2010, this college has also been the venue for sharing a certain savoir-faire.
The Fabrique des Traducteurs is a professional development program for young translators, which means that it's aimed at people who already have one foot in the career door, but not the other, and who come here to place their own experience and perspective to that of other, more experienced translators, the tutors, who will support them in their work. I think our role is to problematize this process, not to give them solutions, but to give them problems, to pose a problem to them. I would define my role as that of initiator, but also guide. I guide. Personally, for me, translating is in some way like guided writing. 6 young translators spend 10 weeks here. They begin with tutorials where they're supported by 2 experienced translators, one in one language, one into the other. They stay 3 weeks, then there's another pair who stay 2 or 3 weeks. In between, they've got a little bit of time to work independently. It feels a bit like winning the lottery. This type of program virtually doesn't exist for translators.
I feel like I've already made progress, both from a methodological point of view and in my way of seeing things. Personally, I don't think there's any other system like the Fabrique des Traducteurs. It's very relevant because it's obvious that it was translators who came up with the program. Through the years, as the program becomes better known, more and more publishers are coming to Arles, not only to meet talented young translators, but also to present their catalogs to translators from around the world. I talked to them about my work. I consider them key partners because they're the ones who translate the texts I'll be publishing. So I tried to give them an insight into the challenges that publishers face that they don't always have access to, because as freelancers they don't work for publishing houses. So I tried to explain the process of acquiring translation rights and also the issues that come into play when choosing a translator. Between 2010 and 2015, 18 workshops were held in 12 languages: Russian, Chinese, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Arab, Serbian and Croatian, Turkish, Dutch, Japanese, Polish and Korean. It's not just publishers that acknowledge the work of the Fabrique. European institutions share their enthusiasm. In February 2015, the European agency Erasmus+ awarded Atlas the European language label.
This year we've awarded 5 prizes, one of which is dedicated to helping literary translation. The project is particularly important to us. Why? Well, first because it brings together the worlds of culture and education.
We've been closely involved in this project since it began in 2010, when it was really very much associated with the Collège International des Traducteurs Littéraires, and, of course, with other partners. Right from the beginning, from its launch through to its development, it's a project that was very close to our heart. Since the Fabrique ended, well, I've never stopped working, translating novels. I've translated 9 since then, and I've just won a prize for a Swiss translation. Well, every time something great like that happens to me, related to my job, great books to translate or great results like winning a prize, well, I immediately think of the Fabrique des Traducteurs.